Is king.
Welcome to the podcast, where a good thing I didn't hit the record button before I hit the record button, because I did say something very dumb. How are you guys today?
Very dumb.
Hi.
Good. So then, it's just the three of us today. Arguably the superior combination of three people. We all have the same mind. We're a Borg mind here. That's why we don't need Darkwave or Gucci or Rido. So now, this y'all can. Hopefully, we'll have another full podcast. Those are arguably the most fun. Today is supposed to mainly talk about the games, and for anybody that know, the biggest leak happened in history. I am clearly joking. Clearly, the Xbox price got leaked, and then we got access to a speaker. It was a pretty fun speaker, you know.
First of all, it is not a speaker. It is not a speaker. It is a washer machine. It's a Whirlpool.
Okay. But before we get started on the main dish here, we're gonna eat some desserts here.
That's backwards.
What?
Eat the desserts last.
We're about to start with the appetizer, my dude. Wait, y'all didn't introduce yourself. Obviously, I introduced myself as Wildfang. Y'all never said anything.
Well, that's because you started talking.
Shut Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. Today's podcast is brought to you by the other two people.
Wow.
Oh.
Apparently, we're not interesting enough to have names anymore.
Why don't you say your own names, you jackasses? God.
Galactic.
I don't know if I'm important enough for that.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Shout out to Galactic for putting out his second video. Link will be in the description, by the way. You know, he's also talking about the Xbox. I don't know how many videos you put out. I don't give a fuck about your channel. It's not my channel.
Right.
So now, shout out to a recent video. You know, the link to his video will be in the description. Of course, you know. And moving on to the first thing I want to talk about. So apparently, easy mode in video games. Should it really matter if somebody has an opinion on a game, if it's good or not, based on the mode they play it on?
Well, some games are ridiculously, notoriously hard. Giggity. Cuphead.
There's no easy mode. Yeah, there is an easy mode in Cuphead, but the game doesn't allow you to continue, so you have to use easy mode as a way to get better. But should it really matter if you enjoy the game or say the game is good or not?
Everyone plays at different levels, so just because I will sit here, like for an example, Persona. I think the hardest giggity
Stop it
difficulty that I got to has been, let's see, hold on. What's the step above the one above normal?
It is hard. It's called hard.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like something special, like how in Civilization it's like Emperor, King, and all that other kind of drink, whatever. Yeah, so I can play the game on hard. It is annoying, but it's challenging. Some people kind of don't really kind of want that. Granted, I just play the game start off with normal. Now with Persona, because I've never played a Persona game before, I've never heard of Persona until Wildfang was playing it. He was in Vegas, so I start it off for easy. Hey Wildfang, do you remember when I played it when we came back home? Did I start it off on easy or normal?
You started off on normal, then you switched to easy.
Okay, yeah, because I did not know what I was doing in the game, and I was getting terribly frustrated because I literally kept fucking up. Because again, I've never played a Persona game, never knew what the hell to do. I've only just watched the ending when Wildfang was playing it, and he was already like at Shido's palace, so that's kind of like way late in the game anyway. I don't particularly care. It should be whatever you want to do. It's like for people that you know, what anime. Oh, you know, I watch it subbed, I watch it dubbed. No, subs better, dubs better. We should just come together and enjoy the fact that we like anime.
I mean, that one's never going to end, but you know, I get
It's
what you're
never
saying.
going to end for that.
Yeah, it's never going to end. But I do believe that I asked a lot of people this question. I even asked Bucci Dido himself. He said something that actually made sense to me. He said the only time that really should matter is in a fighting game, because you genuinely can't get better or too good off of fighting somebody a CPU on easy. But what are your thoughts on this, Galactic?
You know, for me, it's just like it depends on the type of game, because most games, you know, if it's like an adventure game or any single player game, realistically, I don't think it matters because, well, it's a single player experience. So, you know, if I'm playing by myself, I don't think it matters. Like, oh my god, you didn't beat Final Fantasy on hard extra diesel crack mode. You're not a real fan. You know, I don't think that matters much.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to the fighting games, is definitely one, because it's like, well, how do you expect to get better? Playing on easy, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
And there's just games that are meant to be fun.
Yeah.
Like Mario games.
Yeah.
Playing those on easy, I don't see why you would. There's almost no reason to.
Yeah.
I can see like getting on someone for doing that, but like, you know, certain games just you don't need to. It's no point.
Yeah. For me and personally, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've made fun of people for playing Ninja Gaiden and Persona on easy, you know. But at the end of the day, they didn't say, "Well, the game is terrible because it's on." No, they still said the game was good. It's just, you know, like literally, I will just make fun of them playing on easy, not the fact that they what's it called. But and I remember back in what year did Kingdom Hearts 2 come out?
Wasn't it
2005, right?
Oh, you said Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought you were going to say 3. Yeah, 2000. Yep, 2005, because it was 13 years later. Yep.
Do you remember Delante?
That name sounds so familiar.
Tall dude, hung out with Ike a lot.
Ah, yes.
Yes. Yeah. He played the game on easy first. He played it on beginner. Literally, that was the first thing he did.
Okay.
And it's like, he didn't say anything. He just said, "Oh nah, the game was called." But you know, that's how I feel. Like at this point, I'm just like, yo, you can't. Because something happened to me earlier today, and I'm like, well, that doesn't really matter. And every time, like I said, I showed it to millions of people, and everybody was like, what does that matter at the end of the day? And then one person brought it up. He was like, well, did you think the game was good or bad? I was like, the game was average. He was like, okay, well then what does playing on easy have to do with anything? And everybody was just like, well, nothing. Or people, it just didn't make any sense, you know what I mean? It's just one of those times where you just like, huh? Or as they would say in prison, or the Japanese prisons, nani? You know what I mean?
None of that.
Okay. You know, they say all difficulties are created equal, but as you can see, that's I had to get one of those in one time. Just one time. You guys had to let me have that one. Right?
I'm just ignoring you, so you can do it have at it. I will ignore you every single time.
Okay. Now, and the second discussion, I kind of wanted to bring it up with Darkwave also here. I guess we could bring it up a third time with Darkwave, or I can personally bring it up to him again. So we had a length debate. Not debate. Why did I say debate? It wasn't even a debate. Was it a debate, Galactic? Oh no, it wasn't a debate. I just heard the podcast. We talked about length in video games. Now, how long do you think games should be to justify their 60-hour price tags? Because we did have the conversation about Final Fantasy Remake, and while Final Fantasy Remake was a long game, it padded its dumb shit out padded the game out with a bunch of dumb shit, like turning regular fights from the original Final Fantasy into bosses, and you know, all that jazz stuff like that. Added extra cutscenes here and there, and just said, hey, let's do some side missions that were so fucking dumb. But I don't want to talk about that shit. I received a message. Like, hello?
Yes.
So, now my question, did you want to answer the question, or
What was the question again? I'm so sorry.
how long do you think a game, what the fuck? I said, how long do you think a game should be to justify like the $60 price tag, or do you think games that are short can still be $60, or whatever?
It depends. I'll let Spirit go first.
Yeah, I just say it kind of. Oh, excuse me. It kind of depends. Well, I don't know, because there's games. I don't want to say that it kind of depends, because then that means that it's getting the companies, the organizations and stuff to be like, hey, all right, we're gonna have a game that's like not fully all the way there, but let's release it for a full $60, and then let's just add a bunch of DLC that, of course, is gonna make us fucking pay for it, which it is fucking garbage. There are some games that are just, when I got Skyrim, that shit was $60, and again, this is before any of like the DLCs and bonus and all that other shit they added on it. And the game itself was already fucking long. Like, you can sit here, literally don't have to touch the fucking story, and you can sit here, level your character up all the way up to hoo-ha, and then it's just like, oh, okay, then I can go fight the boss now, I guess, with all this boss-ass armor. That is worth $60, in my opinion. Some of these other games, where I'm like for example, if Origami was $60, I was not going to get that game. That game's not worth $60.
We will be getting part 2, by the way. Which is
no, part 2. You gonna cut me off?
Sorry, go ahead, finish.
Yeah, part 2. That's fine. The first game for $60, no. Just like how Samurai Jack is not $60, and I can respect that. If Samurai Jack was $60, I wouldn't even contemplate on getting it. Certain games don't need to be $60. Certain games, hell, I would even say some games don't even need to be honestly $39.99, but they gotta make a profit too. So I understand the whole. All right, well, if it takes mass production and it takes all this, and then by calculations, it costs us $20 or something like that for each game to be made, and then we're selling it for $40, we're only really kind of making that like no profit. So that I kind of understand. But no, if Samurai Jack was $60, that's a hell no. Certain games you can see being $60, like Overwatch, that's $60.
Yeah, easy.
That was $60. That's understandable. Skyrim, like I said, was when I got it was $60. If Origami was $60, that's a hell no. Call of Duty's always going to be $60, but some other games, I'm just like, Like, for example, actually, perfect example, the triple pack Mario drink that's going to come out, where it's Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and Mario Galaxy. I only played 2 of those games. I loaded up Sunshine, and then my friend wanted it back, so I never got a chance to play Super Mario Sunshine. Kind of regret it, because, it turned out a really good game. But I played 64. Yeah, I played 64, which I think is like one of the best Mario games, adventure games of all time. And I've also played Mario Galaxy, which was groundbreaking. So I got to play those 2. Yeah, for all 3 of those games, and they said they did like some rendering and stuff, is better frame rate and all that other kind of shit. So it's not like they literally just took the Super Mario 64, and then you're just able to play the shit on like how when you go to Nintendo Online shit. Yeah. That's fine. That's 3 full games for $60. Granted, you can kind of speed run through 64 really, really fast. But
and Galaxy and Galaxy Sunshine. If you're a speedrunner.
And Sunshine, if you're a speedrunner, or if you just kind of nostalgia, like for me, 64, you're just going to sit here and remember a whole bunch of shit. But that I would pay $60 for. I would pay $60 for the triple pack. But if they was to also do a Jack and Daxter remaster collection or some shit like that, whatever, for like PS5 or some shit, and it's like Jack 1, 2, and 3, or shit, damn near all of them, except of course they'll have to put the fucking racing one on there. That game sucked. Um, I would pay 60 for that.
Yeah. So price point. I think it completely depends on the game and what's in the game. It's all about the content, in my humble opinion. So, like, for instance, we have a game like let's see. Give me an example. It's not 60, right? And we can justify Remnant from the Ashes, right? You can justify that game not being a full $60.
Yeah.
It was kind of short. It didn't have that AAA feel to it, but it was definitely good enough to not only spawn DLC but like earn that price point that it got. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a game like, I don't know, let's say, what's a game that came out that was very incomplete recently but was still $60? Destiny. Destiny 1. Yeah, I would just go with that one because off the top of my head, that's a big example of, we're going to give you an incomplete game. Don't worry about it. It's going to be good in the end. But you're going to have to pay us more.
Or Anthem.
Very good example. A better example even is Anthem. So, like, some games just don't deserve that $60 price. But it all depends on put into the game. It depends on how much content. It really heavily depends on how much content's in the game. Like, for some people, Overwatch isn't $60, but when you look at Overwatch gets a lot of stuff yearly.
Yeah, we get free. They didn't make us pay at all for any of the new characters that they brought in and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just like, here you go. We get the little Junkenstein joint every single year, every single Halloween, and we don't pay for that shit. So yeah,
we play it every year.
Yeah, there's a lot you get in that game, and it's just given to you. So, you got to be grateful for that. I think some people take that stuff for granted because there's just a lot of games that take advantage of you and do the opposite of that.
Yeah, if EA owned Overwatch, obviously you would have to pay for everything.
Yeah, just like, oh man, what's that? What's that other game that tried to get you to pay for the characters every time it came out? There's a bunch of them like that.
What game that you talking about? Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle?
Yes, that's a good example of a game that just tried to get you to pay for every single character instead of having them in the game at first.
And then tried to justify that the game is not $60, but with all the characters it'll be $60, even though he lied. And if you buy all the characters, you paying around $90. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Some things just aren't best. I think it all just depends on who's making the game at the end of the day.
Yeah, some people just know how to make a good damn game, and it makes you want to buy it, which kind of moves me on to my next thing. I believe, Spirit, you asked me why I like physical games, but I didn't properly type it in. I couldn't properly type it at all. I partake it. No, but like I couldn't properly explain it. That, and I was also at work. But I mean, do you guys ever have a preference between physical and digital?
No.
I now that I look at it, the reason why I was kind of like, well, I'm gonna sit here and definitely get that digital joint, because when I look at my PlayStation, like, especially during times like this, like COVID and stuff like that, I don't fucking go out. I don't go to the store. Like, even when I get that Avengers game, whatever like that, guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do? How to get that game? I'm gonna fucking download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've downloaded Persona 5 Royal, Skyrim. Skyrim does not have a physical copy. The Avengers game I'm gonna sit here and download. Borderlands 3, like all these games. Guess what? Because sometimes I don't feel like fucking standing in the goddamn lines. I don't want to sit here and feel like waiting. Now, I do get, like, your point of how you're like, now, if you're like, oh, well, how do I know if the game was good or not? And then the game was shit, and it's like, oops, I'm kind of stuck with it. Which kind of makes sense. But I'm the type of person where before I buy a game, I do extensive like I research, and more than likely I'm gonna wait till the fucking game either comes out like a day or two or a week, and then I can physically look at like gameplay. Like there was a game that was on the Switch that I was kind of interested in getting. It was called was it Windblown or Wind something, a Windborn, and it kind of had like Breath of the Wild feel, like damn near exactly Breath of the Wild, except it was like a I don't know what the fuck different concept and shit it was. But I was like, you know what? Let me wait. I want to wait because I never heard of this game, never heard of this people, blah 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 blah, and I'm glad that I did because I looked at the thing and it's kind of like a lot of mixed reviews, which is kind of especially for a game that nobody's never really heard of. I'm kind of like, nah. Samurai Jack, I will be still getting that digital because I mean. I heard good stuff about it. I heard it's fucking hard, but oh well. Samurai Jack, I'm still gonna get it. A lot of the games for like the PlayStation 5, I've been sitting here, I have a humongous list on my phone. But there are games that I can already tell from when they, had their conference and stuff that I was like, yeah, I know I'm gonna fucking get this game. I know I'm going to fucking get Ratchet and Clank Drift Apart. I already know I'm gonna fucking get that game. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm going to just wait a week. I'm going to get that fucking game day one. Matter of fact, that game may actually come out with the fucking PlayStation 5. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Horizon 2. I already know I'm getting that game day one. Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. I know I'm going to fucking get that game day one. Some of the other games I put question marks beside, but I'm just that kind of person because again, yeah, these games costing. I already know Horizon will be like $60. Ratchet and Clank $60. This game's gonna be like $60 fucking dollars. Plus, I don't have time. I don't have money to sit here and just be wasting. So.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But there's another component to it. Well, what if we get a game and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this game. I know I'm never gonna play it again. I can trade it the fuck in. Versus the digital games where I'm like, well, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck, and then guess what? If I ever want to go back to it or whatever, I always can.
I know, but there are a lot of games where I'm just like, I know I'm not going to put you back in. Like, a lot of the games I platinum, I've never played again. Like, all of the Infamouses, every single one of them, I've never played again after I platinumed them. Because after you platinum certain games, you just don't want to do it again.
Like Horizon Zero Dawn. I actually, that's a game that I actually relatively enjoyed. So, but guess what? I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let me go back to this every once in a while and just sit here and just shoot some arrows and go after the machines and shit like that. Far Cry Primal. I have the physical copy of that fucking game. Now, some games, like when you're saying, oh, you just trade it in. Literally, GameStop is literally like, this is of course the joke that GameStop only gives you like $1 for games. Like literally, I will only get like $1.50 for fucking Far Cry Primal. It's not even worth my fucking time to sit here, make sure the game's in the thing, put it in the case, drag it out the house and shit. It's $1.50. Even Horizon Zero Dawn, as good as that game is or whatever like that, they probably gonna give me like $5. I think the most expensive game, physical copy, that I have will probably be Overwatch. Everything else, I have digital. It's not worth it. It's just, yeah, you're like, oh, we're just sitting here collecting dust. Well, that's why I have the little giant game case joints where I can just pop them bitches right in and shit. And it's like, well, it's always there. I'm gonna keep my PS4. I've been talked out of from trading in my PS4 to get a PS5. So shit, I might as well have some physical shit and stuff for the play since I'm going to keep my PS4 or whatever that's not digital. It's no point. Some of these games, like people are like, oh, well, I'm going to trade in like 30 games. Okay, cool. They're going to give you $1 per game, so you got $30.
Yeah.
Like it's not even. It's no point. It's really no point.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. That's just like my opinion, because it's happened before where I was like, oh hey, let me just trade this shit in, and then I got like $10 and I was like, wow.
Yeah, the only time a massive trade-in worked for me is getting my first PS4, and Jesus Christ, everything barely added up to the PS4. I traded in an Xbox, 360, a PS3, bunch of controllers, bunch of games. Barely added up to 400, and it only added up because GameStop had a deal going on.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta make sure you get the joint where it's the deal, and then it's like, all right, if you trade a system towards the PlayStation or whatever like that, you get an extra, I don't know, $100 or some shit. Or if you trade in 5 games and then you get an extra, so yeah, you gotta sit here and take advantage of the goddamn deal.
I wonder if they do the same deal, because the deal they did for me, for those that are interested or wondering, it was like if you get if you trade in an Xbox or a PS3, which I had both, it'd be $250 towards the new console.
More than likely, because they've always done stuff like that for every like release and stuff like that. Like I'm pretty sure they'll have some shit for the Xbox.
Too bad this is the one they're actually going to go out of business.
Yeah, at some point they are.
Yeah, that's why I'm not buying shit from that. I would be getting my shit either from Best Buy or yeah.
Yep.
Whoever emails me first, I'm dead ass just going to go with them.
I'm gonna have to agree to that one. Whoever gets me that email first, I'm gonna yeah.
What email?
So
have you signed up for any of the emails about your? So this is how crazy.
Yeah, I did sign up for the one. Well, that's why I mentioned Best Buy, because that's the one I signed up for.
You got to do more than Best Buy. You got to do Target, Best Buy, Target, GameStop, Sony themselves. You got to do all of them.
I did Sony. I heard shit back from Sony. I did Best Buy, but I did Amazon. And then so I did Best Buy, Amazon, Sony. I guess I'll do Target and Walmart.
You got to do those, and very important at this point that you do those. And then for the Sony one, you said you signed up with them. Did they email you recently? Because they sent out an email like last week.
They didn't send me an email after.
Either. I didn't get nothing.
Oh, I got it. It was just buried for me. It was like it wasn't an important email, so I had to like physically search PlayStation 5, and it came up for me.
And what did they say?
It was just an email telling you to sign up once again. It said this second sign up was with your PlayStation email, the one linked to your account, and your PSN ID, because Sony. The way Sony's doing their version of the pre-order, they're going to look at everyone's information on your PSN account, and they're going to see who's like a loyal, quotation marks, Sony customer. Basically, whoever's been spending hella money and has the PlayStation trophies to prove that they've been on Sony for a while, they're going to go with those guys.
Oh, that ain't going to be me. So that damn sure ain't going to send me shit.
Yeah, Johannes, like...
They're gonna look at my shit and be like, oh, this is the chick that want to keep taking off her, put her damn Cash App card on here so we can't charge her ass. Yeah, nah. That's what they gonna, nah.
They're gonna keep looking at your purchase history and be like, oh, alright, this guy right here is really about it, so we're going with him.
Yeah, they're about to look at my journey and be like, oh, yeah, nah, yeah, give him the... Give him what he needs.
Speaking of PS5, just kind of a little bit off topic. What did you guys think about that? I think it was like LG TV or something like that, OLED TV that says it's supposed to be like PlayStation 5 ready or something.
I didn't see that.
I did, but I was like, but what that price though? And then I'm like, I saw the estimates for price, and I was like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, they really tried it.
I was like,
yeah, I'm like, that's real funny. I'm gonna stick to my little 4K TV.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the LG 4K TV that I currently have stuck on my goddamn wall. So nope, we're good. Thank you.
I'm not even in the 4K scene yet. Unfortunately,
this thing is gorgeous. This ring is gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I was trying to get one when I built my PC, but I guess I wasn't looking in the right places.
Amazon has games that are available for PS5 already too.
Yeah, a bunch of Amazon things got leaked. They weren't supposed to show those yet, but they have been showing them.
Oops.
Yeah, they've been in like Australia and all them other places.
It's Japan, yeah.
And I found me a desk on Amazon while I'm sitting there talking. This is gonna be fun. But like legit though, I feel as though PlayStation needs to hurry up and come up with the AO. You know what would be super cool if they recreate that scene? You know what I'm talking about? Galactic, where the dude just walks up, $3.99, and then walks off the stage. Yo, it's Spirit. So back in the day, in an E3 conference, when the Sega Saturn price was out, Sony walked up on stage. The gentleman walked up on stage. He stacked his papers up, fixed his tie, checked the wind temperature, right? Did everything. Leaned his head on the mic and said, $2.99. Picked up the papers, walked off the stage. Literally what he did for the PlayStation back in the day. Shit was so epic. Like it was very funny. Like if they do that recently, I'd be like, you got it, Sony. You got it. But how about you come up with a fucking price? Moving on.
I just don't want them hoes. I just don't want them to sit here and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna come out the second week of November, and I'll be like, oh, son of a bitch.
What's wrong with the second week of November?
Well, it's nothing that's wrong with it. It's immediately after my birthday, one, and it's also when people pay their goddamn rent. So, either I would have to sit here and take my first check in October and put that shit aside, and it's like, I kind of just, can you just, like, I'm working hard overtime on purpose, working, like, getting 102 hours on my check. Can you, like, I have stuff planned out.
November 22nd. That's the date that we saw, so,
Hold on, let me see this.
I've already made my pre-orders for some of these games for PS5, and I'm placing them on sale.
Where you pre-ordered them?
Amazon.
What did that? Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon, man.
United.
Physical PS5 editions, by the way. Think I'm kidding?
Oh, if that shit come out on the 27th, shit.
What's wrong?
Alright, so that shit come on the 22nd. I get paid 2 days before that, but that check's gonna have to go to rent, so then I'll have to pretty much use the check 2 weeks before it, and then, alright, I got it planned out. Alright, go ahead, I'm sorry, continue.
You just scared me something fierce. So, I've been pre-ordered. I didn't know if you can pre-order some games off Amazon for PS5.
Which one?
I got Scarlet Lexus, and I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, holla.
I hate you.
Hate game that I'm not gonna play. Understood.
Yeah, man, you're fine. I'm not saying you have to play an Assassin's Creed to say you don't like Assassin's Creed, but I mean, yeah.
I've played Assassin's Creed before.
I know, but I
didn't like it.
I was taking a jab again, but it's whatever. I'm probably gonna edit that jab out. But yeah, you're fine, bro. It doesn't matter to me. Why don't you like Assassin's Creed?
Where in the hell are you finding the pre-order for the 5?
That's what I'm saying. What cap are you speaking?
What do you mean? What cap am I speaking?
You must be on the Amazon for the gods or something.
I'm on the regular Amazon right now.
No, you're in Amazon Valhalla because there ain't.
You gotta send me the link.
Scarlet Nexus.
I need the link.
Bro, hold up. Let me finish the pre-orders first.
Receipts.
You either give me a sec. Oh, y'all want receipts? All right. Give me a second.
Yeah, because I literally type in Scarlet Nexus and all that's popping up is PlayStation 4 and then there's some Watch Dogs shit.
Watch Dogs Legion is also for PS5.
Hey, you can actually pre-order Far Cry 6, the Gold Steelbook edition for PS5. Granted, that's $110, so I'm not doing that, but I wasn't doing that anyway. But yeah, you can pre-order $110 for Far Cry 6 Gold Steelbook edition.
These people must think we rich, bro. No,
And this string said this item will be released on February 18th, 2021.
What?
alongside of Xbox, yes.
Oh. That's gonna be funny. I sent the picture. Yeah. Yeah, who's capping?
You know what they should really include? Oh no, let me see. Let me click on this.
Who's capping now?
You.
So again, where is the regular Drake? Because who the fuck is spending $110 for gold steelbook edition? Sir.
Yes.
$110.
Yeah.
For a gold steelbook. This thing better sit here and do my motherfucking taxes.
Don't do the taxes.
No. This game needs to do my taxes, put gas in my car, and sit here and give me a back massage on Wednesday nights, like for $110.
Well, look at that! No. I have multiple PlayStation 5 games ready for me.
That's a hell to the no. That's a hell.
Well, he made you so special.
I had the Gold Steelbook edition for PlayStation 4, but I'm gonna cancel that. It was 116 for the PlayStation 4. What the hell?
Oh hey, you can get Watch Dogs Legion Gold Steel. What is with all this Gold Steelbook edition shit? Like this is how I know that these drinks probably not real. Cause where's the regular shit at? All this popping up is the $110 stuff. Yeah, I don't think these real. I think these are just cause that's
They're real.
Yeah,
I'm just getting the digital edition.
Ew. Why are you making fun of me, man?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just like digital editions of games because it's convenient.
Oh yeah. I do like the fact that these games do make it convenient for a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Convenience is a thing for a lot of people. So that's why when people say what they say, hold up a second. Can I finally get the no? Fuck you. Anywho.
The hell was that?
No, don't worry about it. I was having it. I don't want to talk about it no more, bro.
Seizure.
Yes, I was having a seizure. But yeah, for me, physical additions to games, like I said, I just like to collect it, and I like collecting things, and it's pretty fun for me. Hey Spirit, where's the ice cream at?
Where my money at?
I already sent it.
Nah, I didn't have received a notification.
How do you not receive a notification?
No, you didn't send it, you liar. You only sent the other stuff.
I sent it.
You did it.
Yes, I did. Why are you capping? Anywho, moving on. Nintendo. Let's talk about Nintendo. Yo, Hyrule Warriors 2 takes place 100 years before Breath of the Wild. So therefore, you finally get to see what happened. Not gonna lie to you.
Huzzah!
The shit had me super hyped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it had me super hyped. Did you not see?
The hype was,
huh?
The hype was there.
Hype was there, man. Hype was there. You get to play the game that takes place 100 years before Breath of the Wild, man. 100 years before Breath of the Wild. That whole war. You played Breath of the Wild, right?
No.
Damn.
I own the game. But
oh, you suck.
Beat it.
You are the trash.
I just bought the game.
You're fucking. Alright. Anywho, yeah, Nintendo making some smooth moves, doing the right thing. Then Mario's anniversary, all that good thing. Nintendo, on the track of Jesus and Fergie. I like Nintendo right now. What?
Terrible.
What? Anywho, now let's move on to the main course. My penis. Anywho,
what?
Huh? I wanted to ask you guys a question.
No.
What?
Not after that.
After what now?
Nah, not after that, bro.
Well, you don't even know what I said. What did I say?
The chat knows what you said, at least.
Ha ha! If only this episode was live. Anywho, shit. What was I about to say? You fucked me up, man. Y'all fucked me up. Something important. Oh, so before I get on to the box, did you see Angry Joe's video when they was talking about the leak?
I don't watch Angry Joe.
Okay, Galactic, did you see that video?
No, I did not watch Angry Joe.
Okay, so he seemed super drunk and very annoying when the dude was talking, and he kept interrupting him with nonsense. And I'm like, it's either Joe is drunk as shit or he's just that annoying normally. That shit was really funny to me.
It's not nice.
Yeah. Also, Master Roshi's out today, and Fatalis is coming out in October, so that's gonna be fun. That's also a reference for people. All right. So the Xbox Series, the Xbox Series S got leaked. Have we all seen?
Before you get into the Series S, I want to know if you know about the supposed third Microsoft console.
So there's something.
The Series V.
So we get a mini fridge, a washing machine, and what else are we gonna get now?
A Whirlpool.
It's like a mini version of the Series X. It's like they shrunk it. They took the shredder, the cheese grater, and they grated it down a little bit.
Oh my goodness, the cheese grater.
That's what it's like.
I hate you.
That's quite hilarious.
But that's what it looked like in the images, even though these images are supposedly, I don't know, I don't believe them. I think they're capping.
Yeah, I think they're capping with that too. I just want to know why whoever made the meme putting the grunt's face on the Series S why did that person have so much time in their life?
Because Craig did it.
We love Craig.
Yes.
Also, I posted a picture of somebody using a PS3 old day to prop open a door, and I felt super disrespected.
They used it what?
You didn't see the console memes chat?
No.
Yeah, look in the console memes channel. There's a bunch of memes in there from the consoles. And I said, post all console memes in that fucking chat. That shit is fucking hilarious. It's to kind of organize our chats here. You know?
And anyways, you were talking about the S now?
Yes. So the Series S got leaked out. Right? And
you see Microsoft's response to the leak, by the way?
Microsoft. What was their response to the leak? I didn't see it.
They tweeted out that that one meme of the puppet that gives the side eye when somebody's low-key talking about them. Microsoft did that. This was hilarious.
That's actually hilarious. That's that's a sporty way of getting, your shit just got leaked and people one would think you'd be pissed off, but you're not.
They're just like, GG, you figured it out.
Yeah, they were just like, GG, bro, you got it, you win. And I like the fact that they released it. I wish Black New Angel was on here, because I've seen a lot of people say that the S is stronger, and I've seen some people say that the 1X is stronger.
Whoever said the S is stronger is clearly just hasn't been paying attention for the last 7 years, because there's something called the Microsoft Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. Yeah. I mean, if you can understand the distinction between those two, I don't see why you don't get the correlation here.
My bad. Not the one. I meant the Series S versus the 1X. I'm pretty sure I probably said that wrong as hell. And if somebody ever told me the Xbox One S was stronger than the X, I literally would stare at you and probably ponder if I'm going to slap you with the left or the right hands. By the way, I sent the money, Spirit.
By the way, the ice cream should be here shortly.
Okay, cool.
Ice cream.
Yeah, but and I'll also put 2 new memes in the meme chat if you can look at those for a second.
I think that's not my really, if I could English, that's not really my expert tease. It's not my area. Jeez, I still messed up. But like, yeah, when it comes to the One X versus the Series S, I think Microsoft kind of knew that they were similar, and they didn't want to cause any confusion there, so they decided to drop the X.
Yeah,
and it kind of makes sense, which is also why, I don't know if you noticed recently, I've been trying to get me a One X or something, and they've been sold out like everywhere.
Oh yeah, One X's are sold out. But if you had a One X, would you buy a Series X at this point?
I'm not big of an Xbox person, so personally, no. I don't see a reason. You know, and if somebody's watching and they have a reason, let me know, because I don't see it. Sure, Microsoft has a great value plan going on, and even I was like batting an eye at it because I was like, God dang, like how much money a month for Game Pass and a system? You know, for a lot of people, I feel like that's going to be a big game changer. Oh, if I could pay $25 a month, I'm getting a system and Game Pass and Xbox Live. I bet. You know, I'm going to take that deal, especially if I can afford it. You know, it's going to help me in the long run. And you know, some people are probably making the argument that when they add it up, oh, it's going to be more than the cost of the console. Well, yeah, it's going to be more than the cost of the console, but at the same time, you know, people know that. Like when you finance a phone, 9 times out of 10, you're paying more for the phone after you finance it than when you buy it outright. Same with a car. So whenever you finance something, you're just going to expect to pay more. And it's not like they're putting interest on your Xbox. So, you know, I think it's a good deal for a lot of people.
I think it's a good deal, but I also think it's also foolishness. Like you should, like prime example, say if there's 1 month where I'm like, I don't want to buy the I don't need all that extra stuff that comes with it. I just want, you know, just the Xbox itself, you know. Now you're stuck with getting both, and you can't stop it. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, okay, I see that, but realistically, who's gonna go, I don't want this extra stuff that gives me access to the whole Xbox library, including their exclusives? No one's gonna do that.
Yeah, even I have Game Pass, but I mean,
so, you know, and then I thought you were gonna go somewhere along the lines of what happens if you miss a payment. I predict a lot of people are going.
If you miss the payment, they're gonna come repo your Xbox. Are you serious?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, I don't know.
Like, bruh, I could go do it.
Well, could it be like I don't. Well, never mind.
Maybe Microsoft could have something tagged onto your account, or maybe they give you like a code or something every month that you have to type in that proves that you paid for it. Who knows how it's going to work? But at the end of the day, you know, that's none of our business. That's between Microsoft and that individual who missed their payment.
Yeah, and
I think at the end of the day, it's a good idea on paper.
Yeah, but for me, I'd rather pay it outright. You know, get it out of.
I think most people rather would, but just, you know, the best thing to do is give people options.
Ice cream is here.
Okay.
Having the option to do that alone is pretty good.
Yeah, but my problem is it's a hard check.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
You wanna go get the ice cream?
Yeah, sure. But y'all have to continue the conversation. Jesus.
I don't know, Spirit. What you think?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. Cause like you said, how would they tack on or be like, oh, ha 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 ha, ha. Like, okay, like what happens in 1 month? I just actually forgot to pay or don't pay. Like, I don't know. When I have like my PlayStation stuff, and granted, I don't like having like that's why I put my Cash App card on it because I never keep money on it. But I just hate the fact of having like every month PlayStation's like oh ha 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 $10 here, and I'm like, well, what happens if this month I didn't want it to come out on such and such a day? So that's why I sit here always finagle and move around stuff, and then I hate that with certain. It's always been the same. Like when I had my 360 and with PlayStation with Sony, that like I'll use a card to like buy a game or some shit or buy something online, and then they automatically save that fucking card, and then they're like, oh hey, your subscription is running out, so we just went ahead and charged that card. Like I didn't ask you to do that.
That's
I
why
did
I
not ask you
was
to do that.
quadruple check to make sure I deleted the card after, which is a hassle. But at the end of the day, I think they're going for not only a greed thing, but like a convenience. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that just like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna keep it on there. And for some people that may work, but I understand where you're coming from because there's been times where they took that $10 from me, and I'm like, God dang, now I can't buy this game that I want.
Right. I'm like, okay, I just took this whole ass $10 from me, and then many people were like, oh, it's just $10. Like, well, bitch, I needed to get some lunch today, or
yeah. That's why I started getting the year.
Yeah, getting the year were helpful too, but then for me, like how when I've never gotten the year stuff. At most, I think the most I've ever gotten was like the 3 month or like the 6 month joint, because. So I don't know if you remember when my PlayStation was in the shop.
Yeah.
The shit was in the shop literally for like a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been pissed because I'm like, well, I paid for a full year. Hey, can I call Sony and be like, hey, so Sony, my PlayStation was out of commission for a month. So when I get close, can you just add another month on? They're gonna be like, no.
They could. They probably won't do that, but they could compensate them. Knowing Sony, they'd probably compensate you for something.
I mean, they will, but
if
like,
you called them.
Right, which they seem like it's kind of a hassle because it was difficult enough for me to fucking call them and then be like, hey, so I need y'all to walk me through like what the fuck's going on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sony's notoriously terrible.
So I don't want to be on hold for 5 hours. I was on hold literally for 4 hours waiting for somebody, and the phone hung up. Called back again, and then it was like, oh well, you're gonna have to go get this thing fixed. I'm like, oh, okay, great, thank you.
And then Nintendo is so lovely with their customer service. I called Nintendo about an issue with my Switch, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so like we'll go ahead and fix the whole thing for you for free." And yeah, and I was like, "Oh word?" They're like, "Yeah, deadass. No warranty needed." I was like, "All right, Nintendo, I love you."
Yeah, Nintendo is just happy that you bought the shit.
Yeah, but that's why Nintendo always got it. I will always say Nintendo is always on both sides of the fucking coin. They have good business practices and good things, but they have shit business practices. Oh man, you accidentally bought this game?
I was gonna say, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So Nintendo, of like all the of all three, so Nintendo will be like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yes.
Closes on Sundays for some fucking reason.
Because religion.
Yes. Because fucking religion. Like, that really matters. I want my Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, man.
Sundays.
I actually, if you remember, back in the day, before we were actually born, when our parents were actually younger, actually stores were actually closed on. So that's not too far. It's far-fetched for us to think that way. But actually, in my mom's times, mom and dad's times, first of all, times was different back then. Like, my dad even told me that you didn't even actually need to have car insurance. Car insurance is not something that's been out for hundreds and hundreds of years. Car insurance is not it's not that old. Like, my dad was saying when he first started driving, he was like, yeah, I ain't had no damn car insurance. Nobody had car insurance. They did not have that. He was like, stores was closed on Sunday. Nobody worked Sunday. So that's why.
Can't mix religion and state. because that's fucking stupid. Yeah, but let's hop back on our topics here. Now I was saying, first of all, I would not play that monthly price for the S. That seems like a waste of my time. But for the
$25 a month.
Yeah. If I was to pay for one, it would be the X, not the S. I can just buy the S outright with one paycheck.
Well, yeah. But then again, like, you know, that's you. There's people in different predicaments, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
And then for most people, I feel like $35 a month would be like, oh yeah, that's a bet for the X.
That's a bet, yeah. If I was to, that's what I said. If I was to do it, it'd be the X, not the S. Like I'm not saying that the S doesn't have good qualities, but I would still get just the S, which why I can see why the S would be selling out. And I don't see people putting it on monthly installments a lot. Like hell, $300 is nothing for a lot of people. But then again, there are those people that are like, yo, I'm broke. Let me go ahead and do that $25 a month. I get it. But if I was to do that, I'd be like, for an extra $10, I can get the clearly superior hardware. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's how, you know, it's kind of how it is with phones. I'd be like, yo, why pay this where you can spend that extra couple of dollars and get the better phone? Like,
that does go back to what I was saying, though. You know, just having the option in general.
Oh yeah, man, the options is good, which is why I say positively that's a positive thing from Xbox. I wouldn't complain about that either. I just, you know, I don't think people should constantly do that shit, because I think they open the floodgates for people running game on them. Yeah, man, I did all this. It's not really my social, and then yeah, somebody got a free Xbox and you can't do nothing about it.
You know, that's Microsoft's business, in my humble opinion. Like again, you know, people are trying to hit a lick on Microsoft. I'm not telling you to do it, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple months from now we hear, oh, Microsoft doesn't offer this anymore because this happened. You know, I'd be like, yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, you know. But moving a little bit further, so after we saw the leak, Microsoft said, well, fuck it then, and they released the date and the price of the Series X.
Because that's the last thing they had to announce.
2,000 a bucket, motherfucker.
What?
Excuse me?
It's a saying. It's a saying.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard that one either.
Yeah.
It's like all around Robin Hood's barn. I never heard that before.
Shut the hell up.
He's going to say shut the fuck up. I heard it. You said the F and you said hell. You said fell technically. Ew. Yeah.
I hope you choke on your ice cream.
It's too soft for that. Anywho,
brain freeze?
Shut up. Anywho, fuck you. I'm eating ice cream, bro. Stop trying to make me think of not good things like sweet ice cream. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. So Xbox, they leaked. After the stuff got leaked, they just announced the price and everything. So, what are your opinions on what happened after that one? When it was like, fuck it, X $4.99, and I was like, oh, you guys are being brave.
Because here's why Xbox revealed their hand, and we all know why Xbox revealed their hand at $500, because they went, wait a damn minute. They sat back in their chair and were like, why are we playing this waiting game when we know damn well Sony's not going to make the Xbox? If we drop our Xbox at $500, what are they going to do? Drop their shit at $400? We have our shit at $100. What are they going to do after that? Drop the all-digital version at $200? Sony's not going to do that. So Microsoft basically just put them in like a stalemate situation where if they go higher, they're fucked. If they're going lower, they're fucked. So they kind of have to stick around what Microsoft is doing, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but on the side thing, I kind of see it as a game of chicken. And Microsoft was the first one to turn.
Did you think Microsoft? No, because at the way I see it, it's just like, well, Microsoft was like, well, at this point, there's absolutely nothing you can do but reveal your price to be $500.
Yeah.
If Sony does the unthinkable and makes the Xbox or the PlayStation 5, I almost committed blasphemy, treason almost, but make that $400, not only would Sony clearly be taking a hit, but like that would be just a big out there move for them.
You know what I think they should do, right? To win it, if somebody just went to a camera, straightened up his tie, stacked the papers, and said,
"Oh Lord,
thanks." He said,
"Oh my God,
$4.99."
You both ruined the damn joke.
I'm just saying, if they did, good on Sony.
Yeah.
But everyone and their grandmother would know that they're taking a hit on it. It would be no secret.
Yeah, but and I honestly think they would probably like if I wanted to be Sony and I was a dick, I'd be like $4.50 and just call it a day, bro.
Yeah, I would do it like the $50. I really would do that too. I would be that fucking petty. But to be perfectly honest, regardless even if I wasn't getting the digital edition, if I was even getting the disc version and that drink was $600, I'm still gonna fucking buy it.
Sony,
because guess what? It was Sony.
No.
It's the kind of thing.
I'll wait till you finish. Go and finish. Finish what you're saying.
It's kind of like the thing where it's like, all right, Sony backed Microsoft into a fucking corner because they were like, hey, exclusive. Look at all these fucking games we got. Games on games, bitch. Middle finger up, mic drop. What the fuck else now? So Microsoft has nothing. They got shat on by the one exclusive that they constantly be sitting here fucking coming out with. They had to delay the fucking bitch. So the only thing that's going to sit here and make people, because Microsoft was fucking losing horribly, is the fucking price.
The value, yes, which is why that value.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying, yeah, you're right. That value is just unbeatable, and that's what they're pushing heavy right now. The value of it. So if Sony comes out and they say $4.99, and then the digital's $3.99, people are crazy. I think that's a L for Microsoft, but also that's just like a big loss. That would be selling it at a loss. And I don't think Sony can do that.
I would put that shit at $50. I would like $4.50, $2.50.
Hey, no.
Half fucking dollar.
So Sony,
that's to be hilarious.
Yeah, but Sony, they have to stay away from their cursed number. They cannot say $5.99. I'd be like, you idiots. What happened with the PlayStation 3?
They even said that they are learning from the PlayStation 3. Like, it was the article and stuff that it's not going to be like. And that's the thing that I think I told you guys. Like, this is supposed to be the next level of gaming. This is supposed to be like that next step. So we can't sit here and I know people are like, oh, times is hard. This is hard. I'm like, yeah, but there's people y'all over here walking around with $1,000 fucking phones and all this other kind of shit, but y'all talking about y'all not spending on the fucking system that you want to sit here and spend the shit on. Like, I'm not understanding. You have a $1,000, $2,000 phone. Y'all sitting there and want to have, spend $300 for a fucking pair of shoes, which I've never done. Not for one fucking pair of shoes. That's a hell no. But you want to complain about stuff that's the next level, the next gen and stuff like that. Looking at a game like Ratchet and Clank, I started playing that game when it first came out. The loading times in those games, I kid you not, you can go take a shower, use the bathroom, go make a sandwich, and come back, and then the game is you still fucking loaded to the next fucking planet.
No,
this is supposed to be the epitome of where, guess what? They showed you, okay, here we go to the next world, and boom, then you're there, and you're there, and now you're here, and now you're there. So, I mean, what else did you expect? Cell phones are getting pricier and pricier. What you think systems is supposed to still be $200?
Stop looking at the
And,
top.
here's what I gotta say to that. You're right, completely right. It's just with consoles, they usually last what, 7 years. So like you're investing into your next 7 years, the way I see it, of playing games. So
I have to agree, but that's also why, for me, Nintendo always is one of my favorite consoles. Even though they need to fix their fucking infrastructure, I feel like with a Nintendo console, I feel always justified in my purchases. I would never regret buying the Switch. But when it comes to Microsoft and Sony's, like, it is a 7-year thing, but it's always like year one is always not the best.
I don't know, man. After that lineup, that
No. PlayStation 5's year one and Xbox Series X's year ones are different from PS4 and Xbox One. Xbox One's year one was terrible. PlayStation 4's year one was fucking awful.
And I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys remember back when we was first talking about PlayStation 5, and all of y'all was like, man, we're gonna get this drink day one. And I was the only person saying, yeah, I'm not buying this system day one. I'm not spending $600. And now look at my ass, constantly looking the fuck up. And when this fucking shit coming out, looking at articles and shit.
Because they have the games.
About to fucking they had the games to back this shit up. They came with it, and I respect them for that. I was not going to buy a PS5 day one, and now, yes, the fuck I am.
Of course.
Yeah. No.
I swear, y'all think I was joking. I was not going to buy this system day one. I really wasn't. And now the fuck I am. Because I need my Horizon 2 that's coming out next year. And I need my Ratchet and Clank. And I need my Miles Morales.
And
it's just all fire.
Yeah, and
Demon Souls and all of them.
I can't wait till Demon Souls come out. I can't wait to fight the Dragon God.
And what's crazy to me is they're all coming out within the first 3 months.
Hence why
except for Deathloop, which I was kind of upset about.
But that's a timed exclusive. I didn't really care.
I did. I really did. I know you didn't want to, but I did. I really want that game.
Then you'll be reviewing it.
Yay!
When it comes to like I said, when it came to the games, like that's why in this lineup, when it comes to the games, and I've already said this to you, Galactic, 1,000,000,001 times. Half the games are not. I'm gonna have them regardless because of the Game Pass. So therefore, I'm generally not like, ooh, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. While on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm like, oh, I need this console, like now, in my life.
I never felt this way about a system. I didn't buy a PlayStation 4 when it came out day one. I didn't have a PS3. I had an Xbox 360, and the Xbox 360 at this point was already kind of old. I didn't have it a 360 when it came out day one. This will be literally the only system that I buy. When did PS2 come out? Did PS2 come out Christmas time or like the holidays?
I don't remember.
Because my dad did. That was PlayStation 2 may have been the only system that I've gotten day one. And that was because it was around the holiday time, and my dad got it for me as a gift because my uncles were being kind of assholes. But yeah.
And I think that's what's kind of scary when you think about this next generation. The amount of hype that's going in to this generation. Gaming culture.
Thanks to Bluetooth.
Our culture is growing.
Yeah.
Whether people like it or not.
Oh, it is.
The PS5, I predict this now, and the Xbox Series X, they're going to break records. They're going to shatter records. I feel like this is going to be the generation where we finally dethrone the PS2. The PS4 came pretty damn close, but I'm pretty sure, without a shadow of doubt in my mind, the PS5 is going to break that PS2 record.
You think so?
Yeah, if we can get back to our roots, like they did really good with that conference. They already had like their top like First of all, I have not played a Gran Turismo game since like I actually played like the first two, and then I stopped. Gran Turismo, one of the flagship games. I was super kind of pissed off with fucking Grand Theft Auto when he was like, "Well, a game that's graced every single PlayStation, Grand Theft Auto." I'm like, "Bitches, didn't come out with the sixth one then." Anyway,
Oh
Grand Theft Auto
wow.
5, Ratchet and Clank, a game that pretty much won. Didn't it win Game of the Year? Horizon Zero Dawn, it won Game of the Year, right?
I think so.
No, it lost to Breath of the
Ah,
Wild.
bitch, that's right. But it came close though. But it was nominated and stuff. But just
Yes,
like the games that's there, it's just I'm just so excited. I've never been this excited. Like it's just like
it's
between like the look of this system. Like of course we always joke, we joke about it, but like the way the system looks, like just everything, just design wise, like kudos to whoever like designed this system.
yeah. We joke about the PS5 and we joke about the Xbox, but realistically, the Xbox looks well, not the Series S, but the X looks kind of interesting. In
Yeah.
my humble opinion, like I can see myself having that on the desk, even though it's plain and simple. And people like, it's so simple, that it looks nice. So
I,
it reminds me of a PC
I'm glad.
tower.
I'm glad you
So
like it.
I think it looks nice.
I'm glad you. I'm glad you
I,
like it.
Which
like
console? I didn't hear him.
I like the Series X. It looks pretty simple, simple and clean. Is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Okay?
So you could
It's
make
funny.
jokes like that, but I make jokes like the prison
How often
and or
does he? How often does he make that though?
they say all jokes are equal. So nah.
Uh
No,
huh. Uh
not
huh.
when we talk about prison.
See, that's why.
Yeah. But I think like put all the jokes aside about the console being too simple. Who cares if it looks too simple?
I mean,
It's simple.
yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
simple.
do anything in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this
Maybe a
is
little
like a
bit.
hard drive with a binder on it. I mean, not a hard drive, a
I
router with a
think
binder on it.
no. It looked like it's popping the PS5 looked like it got a nice little collar and it's popping
Yeah,
its
they're
collar.
both. If we're taking jokes on the consoles, they both look funny.
Oh yeah, no,
They
no, no, no.
do.
They're
They
both
look
evenly
hilarious.
stupid looking. They both
But
look even.
realistically, if I'm being realistic, not only do I not care what my console looks like, but those two consoles they don't.
Galactic, you kind of cut off there. Hello?
It's a big black box. I mean, it's a box. I don't know what else.
That's like people
easy.
going.
The PS5 look like yes, the top of Cell's head, and the Xbox looks like a refrigerator. It's a box. They both look funky.
Yeah, that's like people going. No, the new iPhone. It's just like a regular iPhone, man. I don't like it. It's not a rhombus. It's not a hexagon. It's not a pear shape. I don't like it. Like, who cares?
Not a parallelogram.
Like, no one really cares like that. But the jokes are funny.
Oh yeah, no.
Just
the
like all
jokes
the
are super.
PS5 jokes where you see young kids take a picture of when we talk about some PS5 security.
Oh yeah, those jokes are pretty funny. I'm not even gonna freaking lie to you. And the beeps that came out of the S were hilarious. Like, I don't know if you looked in the chat at the console memes, but we got the washing machine, we got fucking another washing machine, we got the disco speaker, we got the minions, we got Fall Guys, we got the Craig box, we got the speaker, of course. we got multiple. We got the oven you got the fajita being cooked on the oven. You got the Sony speakers, and you got the speaker system, including two S's. And then I don't know who did this, but somebody put a humidifier and they put the word Xbox on it. Said Series X secured. And then you got the freaking PlayStation 5 dancing with the coffin thing. And then you got somebody.
Oh my god!
You got Tobey Maguire putting on his glasses to reveal that his Xbox One X or Series X is an Alexa. Shit is funny. Hey, well, that coffin meme.
We live in glorious times.
The dead coffins, the coffin joint.
Yo, that works with almost any and every single goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It is so funny, yo.
And apparently, something happened with Bray Wyatt's promo.
No. Breaking news: Bray Wyatt had a promo. I did not see it yet. We will find it out. Bray Wyatt cut a promo.
Yeah. We'll see.
We will see.
And then,
the only thing I know so far in the drink, but and no.
So I'm gonna bring up a rumor for you guys, and I want to shoot it across your you guys' I don't know what to call it. I'm going to shoot it to you guys. Okay.
You gonna shoot at us, man? You got.
Let's rap.
There's a big rumor going around about Nintendo and in the upcoming year how they've released a patent or whatever they did. Some insider, I don't remember. There's going to be another Switch, and it's going to be capable of 4K gaming. So like a Switch Pro.
Huh.
What do you guys think? Will you guys be picking one up?
Fuck no.
Nope.
I already have a Switch. I don't care about 4K on my Nintendo console. I really never cared about that.
It's just overall, in general, it's going to be a stronger version of the Switch.
Again,
like PS4.
No, I'm alright.
Yeah, I think I got a console that's good enough already. Like I really don't care if my Switch games are. Fuck, do you think I care about if Smash Brothers is in 4K? Let's be realistically honest here.
Super Smash 4K Brothers.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I already have I'm already getting a system or have a system that's powerful enough. I'm fine.
Yeah.
To do 8K? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I don't really care about.
Like the Switch is supposed to be like that offset console.
Yeah,
it's
the graphics don't matter.
It's the healer. It's the support console.
Yeah,
that's what the Switch is.
That I think is one. Every time, it's always the Nintendo console is always one of the better consoles. Every time. Because every time Nintendo launches, they go, yeah, here's a bunch of games, and yeah, they'll be out within the month or a week. You're like, what the fuck?
With Switch, it's actually some people project it to outsell the PlayStation this holiday.
I can see that.
I can see that because if you look at it, the trends recently, ever since this whole COVID thing started up, I don't know if you noticed, but there has been literally no Nintendo products anywhere.
Yeah,
they've all been sold out, literally. Everywhere.
Yep. And I can't wait till they announce the next character for Smash Brothers.
I can.
It's gonna be Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, please.
Nah. It's gonna be Goku.
Chief. It's gonna be Master Chief.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna put Goku in this.
It's gonna be Monster Hunter.
It's gonna be Naruto.
No anime.
Yeah, they're not putting anime characters. He specifically said there's only people with history of gaming.
But you just said Goku. Shut up.
Obviously, I was joking, but he said.
And obviously, I was joking too, Dodo.
I know I was joking. I said. No, but honestly, he definitely said he's gonna put characters with gaming history only in the game, which is what I was saying. Yeah, butthole.
Master Chief.
Yeah, Master Chief has a better chance than Goku. Yes.
No, Master Chief is confirmed for Smash.
No, he's not. I don't know why they didn't put Sora yet. Actually,
because Square Enix.
There's already a Square character in the game.
Exactly.
You swear can't get two characters?
No.
Namco.
Fire Emblem has how many?
Fire Emblem is Nintendo.
That's a Nintendo product.
Yeah, but I'm just sitting there saying, like, how many fucking characters? Like, we can't. Like, can we please just get another? Like, can we get a Kingdom Hearts?
Fire Emblem has 11. Mario has 1 billion. Zelda has like 4. No. Zelda has 4, 5, 6.
2, 6. Yep. Final Fantasy only has what, 1?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Konami has 1. Capcom has 2.
Castlevania has 2.
1. 2 technically.
Oh well, 2 technically, 2. But
who else? What else? Obviously, Platinum has 1. and they only needed one.
They only needed one.
Kako needs that second one by name of Dante. His name is Dante.
No.
Put that Dante in the game, bro.
Nope.
No, we're alright.
Why?
It's too late.
I want Dante versus Mario.
It would only make the people that hated on Byleth even more salty.
You know, that's hilarious. Funny enough, Byleth, again, I will always say this, Byleth was released at the wrong time. Byleth should have been released.
They should have seen it coming.
Yeah, but they did. They did, though. There was like too many swordsmen. Haha, and they did the female Byleth. And I was like, you guys are just being dicks, right? You officially made another swords person in the fucking game.
Sakurai deserves it.
Okay? They knew what they were doing.
Mr. Sakurai could do whatever he wants in his game. Okay.
Yeah, that's why when people ask for Waluigi, I keep going, why you guys keep bugging this man for a character that you're not going to use?
Wow.
Yeah, and that's actually bugging me. Like, I know you want Waluigi, but you're not going to use him. I guarantee you he's not going to be top 10.
I've never heard people that fucking use Waluigi, so I think people are just sitting here just being assholes just to be assholes.
No, it's just you gotta have the meme going. Just like how the biggest meme, which also brings me back to the PlayStation 5 hype train. I ain't seen no memes talk about some Xbox Series X security. I'm just saying. I only see PS5 secured.
Yeah.
When it comes to next gen, all the memes are talking about PlayStation 5.
Yeah, there are a lot of PlayStation and it all boils down to the fact that PlayStation for the last couple years. Yeah.
To me, it's just the way they did their conference. When you compare side by side Xbox's conference, it's like the whole podcast. You guys should go listen if you haven't. That whole podcast where I was just going in on Xbox after their conference. Like, it wasn't just because I'm a Sony fan. No, I could care less. If Xbox had a better conference, I would admit it. It's just you expect one thing from your competition, and you get the opposite. It's just like, why would you do it? Like I said in that thing, literally, Xbox, Sony sat back in their chair.
Yeah.
Pointed the glass.
I had asked the question, and I think I got lagged out. That sucks.
Oh, what was the question?
I asked, it's funny because I said with COVID, do you guys think we would have got that hot fire conference?
No. Well, yeah, like I was saying, Sony literally sat back in their chair. Mm-hmm. They did the anime thing where they fixed their glasses. They said, ha, ha, ha. $5.99.
Hey, yo.
That's literally what they were saying in their chair. They were just like, "Oh, we can make it
ugly.
$100
But I think Sony had the momentum ever since they said, "Step one on how you share games. Here you go. Thank you."
Sony just they have the art of the troll down too. So after $3.99 back in the Sega Saturn days. They've had the art of the troll on their side.
They did. That's the greatest troll of all time. $3.99. Holy shit! I think I just fucked up. No, don't worry about it. Oh god. Oh my god. Anywho, what was I saying?
Continue.
Oh yeah. After that $3.99, I wasn't really surprised when Xbox did the world's worst console reveal, and then the world's worst fucking conference. That PlayStation just came out and said, "Here's how you share games. Here you go. Thank you." And then it ended with them both looking at the damn camera like jackasses with the smuggest look on their fucking face. And then the freaking president was like, "Oh yeah, nah, it doesn't require an online connection. You can share games." And it was just like PlayStation 1 already. And then next thing you know, now it's just like PlayStation's momentum was so large and huge that Xbox people were buying PlayStations and it's been so bad. Like I wonder if Microsoft is going to gain enough momentum. Right now, they got a little momentum, but if Sony comes out and says the right words, the momentum's going to be gone again. And I'm like, oof, because Sony is a bunch of trolls. And what if they're making a troll video right now?
They probably are.
They
Hey,
probably are.
you want access to the greatest exclusives ever? Buy PlayStation Plus. You get access. You get access to our
And
whole
they
team.
probably who's to say that they're not the ones that sit here was waiting specifically for Microsoft to sit here and release their price and shit first.
They were. They both were trying to wait, and that's what took them so long.
And then again, that's what fucked up. And then Microsoft ended up getting leaked and shit. And it was just like, ho ho. So, like there you go.
Yeah,
and I think so. Games hidden for us to see.
You said what? We'll repeat that one more time because you kind of cut off on my head.
Sorry, I think Sony also has more games hidden for us to see.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I swear on everything. If we get like another Jack and Daxter,
I mean that would be amazing though.
Maybe not Jack and Daxter, but Sony has a lot of studios that didn't say anything.
like we're already getting a new Crash Bandicoot game. That's actually not going to be for PS5. That's going to be for PS4. But that's still Sony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash
Sony's.
Bandicoot.
That's why I said Sony got a lot to lose. They got a lot to lose. They better not.
I mean,
because they're on top.
I just think, yeah, because like I love how, like I don't know if what Galactic, if you listen to or watch this not podcast, the YouTubers joint, Keith, this shit was hilarious because it's
Mighty
like
Keith.
Yeah, Mighty Keith, with like, how Xbox players, they're like, oh, Halo, just Halo, hey, Halo, how about that Halo? And then you finally fucking get to look at Halo, and then the shit, it looks like some 360 graphics, and everybody shat on fucking Halo, and then Microsoft was like, oh, we're gonna have to delay the game, we're gonna fix some stuff. And it's like, wow.
You guys bullied Microsoft.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, they had to pull the Sonic trick. They had to sit here and everybody had to come together and be like, nah, that's not it. Like I would feel so bad like if y'all like Microsoft was just like still hyping the fucking game up. I'm like, y'all really about to pay $60 for this? Okay, have fun with that. Have fun with your Halo 360, and I will be sitting here having fun with my Ratchet and Clank and shit. But I just think it's hilarious because. And then there was even another article that I read or that I remember seeing saying Xbox players are actually more toxic than Sony players and Sony fans.
I mean, I agree to a degree. Considering, what were you saying?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I would just say, in my experience, every time I hop in a PlayStation lobby, no one says anything.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, but I receive hate mail on both. Some of which for stupid shit, some of which for shit that made no sense.
Yeah, I've gotten more. I would probably say when I had my 360, my Xbox, I've gotten more hate stuff, like from being a female, from being black. I've gotten stuff from like, oh my god, that game, like playing Uno. If you played that game anytime after like 11 o'clock, that shit became like Uno porn. Like literally, people's like cameras and like pictures, like just dick pics, vaginas, just porn stuff. People was having sex in one camera. I'm like, yo, like this is just ridiculous.
Speaking of,
I can't even sit here playing Uno online with my friends without people just just whoring it up.
That's actually hilarious because speaking of, there was a situation with Uno that a guy got banned from Xbox Live. You can go look at the archives and shit. This shit was so funny because he Oh shit! What was I trying to say? His parents was wondering why he was banned from Xbox, and the person on the forum replied, "Your son was exposing himself in the middle of a game of Uno." Shit was so funny, dog. And people got banned all the time for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it just was just complete terrible. Like PlayStation, the most I would get was especially please don't let it be some shit with Left 4 Dead. Oh my god. Ugh.
Are we getting what's the name of that game? That's a spiritual sequel to Left 4 Dead.
Shit, it's not. I know what you're talking about, but yes.
Yeah, we're getting that.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting that because what's the name don't know how to make a part 3, and at this point, I don't think people want a Half-Life 3 or Left 4 Dead 3 anymore. I think it's not going to be good. I'm sorry. I think the hype is going to kill it.
Oh. That's how I feel about
the reason for it is what ended up happening. Like literally, that one even. Well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm still not gonna buy it. Like I joke, it's like the only way they would make me buy Xbox is they come on like Left 4 Dead 3 or some shit. I'm really not gonna buy that. But that would put a big boost. But here's the funny thing: I can see them doing with that. It's gonna be real fucked up if they be like Left 4 Dead 3 and everybody's like, oh, Microsoft got a new exclusive, even though more like it's not wouldn't be an exclusive because it'll be for PC. But it'll be real fucking hilarious if they pulled a Kingdom Hearts 3 treatment and just made that bitch multi-platform. That would be so funny.
Also, quick thing. Apparently, IGN says the Xbox Series S is faster than that PlayStation 5.
I like how they always pull up like the specs to stuff. They're like, oh, this shit's faster, like my graphics, and I'm like, okay, when y'all bringing up graphics and stuff, don't people like with these super bomb ass computers and shit, ain't they graphics and they speeds and shit way faster than all these damn systems anyway?
Here's what I'm about to say about this, and here's how I know that IGN is just cap. It's cap right now. It's cap because from what I can tell, the Series S has the same processor as the Series X. Developers have been saying the PS5 is faster than the Series X. Where's the correlation? I'm just saying. And then also, there's also the fact that yes, the Series X has more graphical power and processing power, but like at the same time, if these developers are coming out, and it's not just one, it's a bunch of them, they're going, oh my god, the PS5, the PS5. I hear nobody talking about the Series X's speed. No. So, I think IGN's capping.
Yeah, IGN. Remember, I said you can't spell ignorant without IGN. Alright.
That's funny.
There's only very few people on IGN that I actually have liked over the years. And most of them aren't there anymore.
Oh my god. Hey, I found the thing. So, here's what's said on the forum. The post. So, it says, my son. The gentleman was like, hi. Posted earlier about my son's suspension and no help. Then I realized I did not put it in his gamer tag in the message. It's I am black V in his gamer tag. It would be helpful if someone could enlighten me to why he has been suspended until December 31st, 9,999 without notification. And then, and then literally the forum person said, your son was exposing himself on camera in Uno. Oh shit! Oh, another one of these things. You said what?
Imagine that happening to you. You're calling Xbox, calling Sony, you're calling Nintendo, and they're like, "Yeah, so why is my son banned?" And they tell you some crazy stuff like that, bruh.
Hey yo, this other person put, I was banned for no reason for a month. I have received an email or anything. I was banned for no reason. The account is SteelerMan3686. I demand that it be unbanned. The forum person was like, when you violate terms of use, no matter what you have, you aren't in a good negotiating position. You put penis, the S word, another word for penis, the F word, vagina, the other word for vagina. He just kept putting a bunch of bad words, and he put the N word in Jew in your profile, which is just inappropriate and a violation of the terms of use service, enough that future infractions will most likely involve a permanent suspension. Take a step back and ask yourself, was it really worth doing again? For anyone else, this is why sometimes I don't post actual content, because my asterisk key is nearly worn out.
Jesus. And my asterisk key, like, look, bitch. Look, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, this one was super funny. It says, this is the last one. It says, it seems that so many people, such as myself, have been suspended twice for the exact same thing. I was suspended for bio content, served my 2-week suspension, then a day later I get suspended for the same bio, which mine was still code of conduct. People are complaining about this, and this is just an answer. Go to this post in which it says that some people are having bad profile again after the one suspension and get suspended again, and I'm confused about it. Can you please unban me? Besides the fact that it says codes of conduct, I don't think my account needs to be banned. It says my gamer tag is NIGRS, the letter N, ROPES. And the person replied, please take a second look at the gamer tag name in question. Bruh.
I just don't.
It's not okay.
Hey, yo, this was actually funny. This person said, the title says I can get banned for saying racist remarks and profanity. And the person replied, references to freedom of speech or the United States Constitution's First Amendment do not apply to Xbox Live, as we are not a government agency, nor is Xbox Live. It serves a government-funded institution. Please stop. Yeah, you can get banned for all dumb shit on Xbox, but then again, the guy that put the N in ropes obviously needs to be banned. Or the guy that was exposing himself on Uno, that he needed to be banned. Holy shit!
It sounds like Discord. Not Discord. What's that one? Whatever it's called.
Woo! But yeah, it was. Oh shit! This shit is so stupid, yo. People got banned for dumb shit, and that shit is so funny. But yeah, sorry for getting off topic for the Xbox. Does anybody else want to say anything about anything else gaming related?
Did we already mention the Sony thing on the 18th?
Oh, we can talk about that. Yeah, thanks.
Yes,
so on the 18th, Sony's going to go. Go ahead and tell the story, man.
It's no story to it. Sony just has an event on the 18th. So if you're listening, and, wondering where the next PlayStation news is coming from, tune in on November 18th. Not November.
Hey, you know what would literally piss the fans off? If they don't say anything. They're like, here's a new game that we will release. Alright, bye. I'm going to be like, Sony, don't troll the fans. Troll your competition.
Here's the thing. I really think that they actually did troll us, because something was supposed to get announced and stuff on the 9th. So 2 days ago. And then I was sitting there.
No. So it was just their anniversary on Tuesday.
Yeah, and everybody was.
No, but it kept. It just made sense. It made fucking sense. It's our anniversary. Announce the bitch.
Nah, Sony was like, y'all thought we was dropping on the 9th? We gonna drop on the 18th.
Right. Insert SpongeBob meme. Like, come on now.
He said multiply that bitch by 2. There you go. 9 times 2.
Like, come on now. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. that they announced that shit. It was just like, nah, bro. And I was like, a lot of people were getting mad that like they got mad at Sony. They were like, oh, so Xbox actually shook, and somebody was like, for announcing their birthday, what the fuck? And a lot of people was like, how are they shook? Xbox got afraid and announced their shit so early, while PlayStation can just sit back, relax, and just name a price. And even I'm going, if PlayStation say $450, they won. It's over again. PlayStation goes, psych. That's the wrong number. Oh yeah. Ayo.
Wrong number. No, nah.
They're gonna be like $5.99. No, $4.99. Psych. That's the wrong number. $4.50.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
That's the wrong number. It's actually $4.50.
Ayo.
Oh.
And then the digital edition. Ayo.
Huh?
What if they?
The PS5 exclusive Slim Crack Jesus edition for $99.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be like, then you gonna see the guy come up, the digital edition, $99, and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
bruh.
shit, I get two of them bitches. Shit, one upstairs. Shit, I had one in the goddamn bathroom. We don't even have a damn TV in there. Like that would be my stand. I'm like, yep, this is like my
You think
my
they're gonna
toothbrush
do
stand.
5 Pro and just dump on Microsoft's parade?
oh, that would.
Y'all powerful console. Nope.
God.
I can see it happening.
And we'll be like, hey, I heard your console was powerful. It'd be ashamed if somebody had a lower price.
Oh, what's that? World's more powerful console? Watch. We got you in March. We drop in the 5 Pro. It's going to have 75 kilowatts of power.
Kilowatt. Oh my
The
god.
fuck is a kilowatt?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
75
my god.
kilowatts.
And you know what?
It's gonna be 10K.
Can we actually like get this petition for this to actually be like a unit now? Kilowatt? Like
Yeah, we have 25 kilowatts. What the fuck is a kilowatt? Don't worry about
look
it.
it up. Don't worry about it.
You guys can't
We
handle
got it.
You can't handle the kilowatts up in here, cuz. Like, what?
And they're going to come out Ghost of Tsushima 2. Off the
Oh
gates.
my god.
Yo, if they come out Ghost of Tsushima 2, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
How? The game just dropped.
Ew.
So,
They probably kept this shit in their back pocket. They more than likely kept that shit in their back pocket.
Hey, the part that would fuck me up though, if they said a Ghost of Tsushima 2, I'd be like, don't you think it's a little early for a part 2? Part 1 is not even fully out of people's
Did you
consciousness
even
yet.
beat part 1 yet?
Oh no, I'm doing every single thing in this game before I beat it. I'm platinuming it, but to the point where I beat the game, it says platinum trophy, and I'm like, delete
I
off my
want to
console.
make a platinum trophy, but I don't have. I'm too lazy for all that.
Yeah, it's so much time consuming, but I have to because I always platinum Sucker Punch games, aka Infamous 1, 2, and 3, and
Second time?
yeah, 3.
Nah, that's not 3 until it says 3. You know what? If Sony comes out with an Infamous.
Yeah, if they come out with an Infamous 3, I'm like, Sucker Punch, when the fuck did you have time to make this? In the middle of Ghost of Tsushima or after you made this game?
Man, Sucker Punch has been chilling all PS4 generation. We don't know what they have up their sleeve.
They were making Ghost of Tsushima.
You don't know? They could be making.
See, look, listen. You could tell Ghost of Tsushima took years to make versus Anthem, which took half a year, if not a year, to make. You could tell the difference.
Is BioWare still employed by EA?
Yes. By the way, speaking of a dead game, I don't know if you guys noticed the memes, but Last of Us, it's on sale and no one is buying them. People have store full of Last of Us.
Who's gonna buy Last of Us 2 when everyone's already seen the story for Last of Us 2 at this point?
Yeah, so a lot of people just like no. So the creative
Last of Us
director, you said what?
The Last of Us came out and broke a record, I believe. So
It did.
everybody got bamboozled by the games.
And then Ghost of Tsushima broke the record, and then it was like, okay. So everybody's not playing Last of Us anymore. The shit is actually pretty funny to me. A lot of people were just like, no, we're good. No.
Like, oh, you thought Last of Us 2 was all we had? Last of Us 3, PS5. Huh? How?
Then I you
this?
They're gonna be like, Nier Automata 2. And I'm gonna be like, my penis is extended.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
They're gonna be like, Yakuza 7.
Isn't that already a thing?
There's a Yakuza 7? Like a Dragon is not Yakuza, son. Like a Dragon is... I don't even want to talk about Like a Dragon. I want to play Like a Dragon before I talk about Like a Dragon. But that is not a Yakuza game. Judgment is technically also not a Yakuza game, even though that game is fucking fire.
What was I saying now? But yeah, we don't know what Sony has up their sleeve at this point. They could literally pull out anything.
Yeah. We'll see. We're probably going to see more gameplay for their games. We're probably going to see one new game. We're probably going to see PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2. And
I really actually do want to see that.
No, because we got that little other Battle Royale game.
Spellbreak?
No, PlayStation.
No, the other one that was the All-Stars joint.
PlayStation All-Stars is not like a fighter.
It's like Smash Brothers.
It's like Smash Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's probably the closest we're going to get to whatchamacallit.
Speaking of, Spellbreak is actually a really good game. I remember when we talked about it during that fandom episode of the podcast. And I was like, oh, look, another Battle Royale. And I played it. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept on the Battle Royale.
Are they going to become the next oversaturated?
Nope. No, it is not.
Are you sure?
But it is actually interesting.
Are you sure we're not going to get Halo Infinite Battle Royale?
All right, listen to me. Listen to me really well. If Deathloop, Overwatch, a fucking Halo, or any of these goddamn games come out with a Battle Royale, I am not buying that game.
Why would Deathloop come out with a Battle Royale?
I was just naming shooters, man. I was just naming shooters. I don't even care.
8 Battle Royale.
If Resident Evil 8 or any other game come out with a Battle Royale, I'm going to flip the fuck out. And you're going to see how quickly I buy your game.
If Halo did it, I would just be perfectly fine with it. Because Halo is the only game I can see that deserves a Battle Royale. And it informed me that the game would work in a Battle Royale form.
Not every game needs a goddamn Battle Royale. We getting a Super Mario Battle Royale. We got a Tetris Battle Royale. We got Fortnite. We got Fall Guys.
I saw that. I was like, this is terrible.
Mario Battle Royale.
What about the Super Mario Battle Royale? What were you saying?
That's a thing?
Yeah, Mario 35, man.
I don't count that because I think it's just a race even finishes.
It's still a Battle Royale like Tetris Battle Royale, man. Like Tetris 99. It's a Battle Royale. It's classified as a Battle Royale. I was just playing Tetris 99 and motherfuckers on that game cheat so bad. Yo, motherfuckers was just like, ha, bricks on you, motherfucker. Bricks on you. Like, why y'all singling me out? It's 100 people in here.
Hey, man,
yo, fuck you. Hey, yo, I never get past 80th place. I swear to God.
And maybe just not the Tetris GOAT.
I'm not the Tetris GOAT. You know this. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm the Tetris GOAT. I'm the opposite of that.
Literally, when I was a teacher's assistant, I would just sit in the back playing Tetris.
Teacher's assistant?
I was a teacher's assistant in my senior year because I didn't want to take a normal class, so I just, with my favorite teacher, I literally just sat there, and he didn't care what I did, and yeah, that was it.
Oh, so you were just coasting. You sicken me, okay? You're sicking me with your life.
In my senior year, I think I only had one class that I actually needed to pass.
Which was? Was it butt stuff class? Huh?
And that was easy. Film stuff. That was easy.
Oh, I thought it was butt stuff class. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure that'd be illegal. Highly illegal. Actually, that class's nickname would be jail. Jail. Just imagine your high schooler coming home. Yeah, so what? What? Huh?
Ayo, I know Spirit would be like, the fuck you mean? He be up at school with a gun like, who's the teacher in this class?
Yeah, like,
who's the teacher in this goddamn class? Who got that? Like, what's wrong? My son taking a butt stuff class? What? There's no class called butt stuff. It's wood shop. Oh. Like, can you read, boy?
You're terrible.
I would probably be like, yo, our child can't read. That don't say butt stuff. That's it. That says wood shop. What the fuck is that? Oh shit! All right, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Oh shit! I want to get a headache off of this nonsense. Oh my god! Calm down. Woo! Anywho, was there anything that we're missing? So we can call it a day.
Covered it all.
Covered it all.
So, Pokemans.
Pokemans. What's going on with Pokemans?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
I think I just said Pokemans.
Oh, I thought something was going on with Pokemans. You can't be playing around with Pokemans. If you're gonna bring Pokemans, be about Pokemans, alright? You know what it is.
The reason I bought Legend of Zelda because it was one of the Nintendo games I didn't play or haven't beat, despite Link being one of my favorite characters. That's besides the point. And Pokemon, I wanted to play Pokemon because I've never finished a Pokemon game in my life.
Bro, it's called Pokemans, okay? Say it right. Pokemans. Spirit, he's not saying Pokemans, he's saying Pokemon.
No.
You better make him say Pokemans.
No.
Alright. Alright. So it looks like we're all good here. Let me cut the music off so I can play the ending. Because it's going to be a fucking sound noise and I hate that nonsense.
Sound noise? Nonsense?
Sound noise and nonsense. Anywho.
Does it sound like Standoff? Come and face me? No?
You know, that's now a part of the prison joke now, right? You know, Jin Sakai went to prison.
That man went crazy about it.
Dog, he'd be like, oh, you have to soap. Hit triangle. You just gotta hold the triangle button while the soap is dropped, and they gotta find a way to quickly pick it up.
Are you done here?
Come and face me.
Goodbye.
You know, they say not all jokes are equal. But you can look at that joke and realize it's not true.
Bye.
All right.
Bye for her.